pickle. Write down. Immediately, whenever any binary file is there, what are we supposed to do? Which module is needed for that? We need pickle module, pickle. Okay, import pickle. Right. So here, if I'm typing no capital letter, small letter, सबका problem हो जाएगी. So that's what I will do it in the C. So this was a binary file. Consider the following definition of a dictionary multiplex. Write a method in Python to search and display contents. Okay, this also will.
Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, screen is not shared, ma'am.
Sorry?
Screen is not shared, ma'am.
Screen is not shared. Okay, one second. Now, I hope it is visible to you. Yeah. So the previous class, while we were discussing this, A and the articles ko khatam ho gaye yesterday, and then today we are starting with the binary file handling. Okay. So consider the following definition of a dictionary multiplex. Write a method in Python to search and display all the contents in a pickle file cinema.dat, where m type key of the dictionary is matching with the value comedy. Okay. So if it is matching with comedy, then you should display that multiplex. Again, samajh mein. So this is the question. Once again, I read. Consider the following definition of a dictionary multiplex. Multiplex में m number is the key and there is a value. M name is the key and there is a value. M type is the key and there is a value. Okay. So now how to write the program for this? 5 marks question. What are we supposed to do? First, whenever this is a dictionary, right? It is not a textual information. Only textual information we use text files. So whenever a binary data in an integer, a floating point value, a list, otherwise a tuple, a dictionary, or any other type of data is there. Okay, other types of data is there. Then we have to go for a binary file. So generally in our syllabus we have the module pickle module. Okay, so to read from the file, to read the content from the binary file, which method we use? Load, pickle.load. Okay, so if you want to write into the file, which method we use? Pickle.dump. Dump is to write into the binary file. To read from the binary file, which method? Load. Okay, आगे समझ में. So now what are we supposed to do? There is a multiplex, a dictionary. So now what am I doing? A multiplex, one dictionary I am preparing. So with the key m word, some value, m name, some value, okay, m type, some value, entertainment. Okay. So now what are we supposed to do? This dictionary to be written into the dat file. What is the dat file? Cinema.dat. Okay. So into that file, how do I write? Using dump. Pickle.dump. Got it? So what are we dumping? Multi1. That is this dictionary multi1. We are dumping into which file? File object. Okay. So what is file object? Cinema.dat, which is opened in write mode. Got it? So now we are continuing dumping, right? So one more I'm reading and just I'm dumping into the file. Okay? So now a file close over here, right? Because for execution time we need some content, no, to check that I have given. But here in your theory paper only search method is asked. Write a method to search and display all the content in a pickle file cinema.dat. Okay, so what are we supposed to do? Search means from the beginning of the file we had been reading and searching whether the dictionary is, see, whose roll number is, when I am searching for, see, any one of the roll number is 11 or not, like that. Okay, so if the type of that dictionary is comedy, the type of the dictionary is comedy, then the entire data, that is the roll number, that is M number, okay, M name, M type to be displayed. ठीक है. So search कहाँ करेंगे? So cinema.dat को open करना है. Which mode? Read mode, because we are reading from the beginning, right? So now, as long as the true, so first load that content. So one object, one load will do one entire object to be retrieved into the program. So now first object is M1. M1 we read and that is copied into R, right? That is the first dictionary. So first dictionary में values क्या क्या है बताइए. R का value क्या क्या display होगा? What will be displayed here? Tell me, Mamshi. M number is 101. M name is Datta. M type is entertainment. इतना तो display हो जाएगा. ठीक है? So now, what is the next data? So okay. So that when we are continuing in the loop, next iteration we are reading ना. वैसे read करें. ठीक है? If the M type, now we read ना, R तो हमारे पास आ गया. R का M type क्या है? So we want to have the value of that key. What is the key here? M type is the key, na? The question they have given, right? So how do we get the value of that key? R within square brackets. If we give the key, we will get the value. If that value is comedy, then only display that R. Okay. Otherwise, continue reading the next one. Next dictionary. Like that, there are so many contents. Na? आगे समझ में. So now, if file doesn't exist, file तो end of file में पहुंच गए. So right, so break the loop. ठीक है. So now let me execute and show you. So it's working fine. Now let's come back here. This also close it. Yeah. So this is, see now, a try हटा देंगे पहले, ठीक है? So just like that, I just want to read whether we are able to read from it or not. Okay. So now. ये भी ठीक है ना? So if R is a null value, that means there is nothing to read from it. Okay, so that is we are breaking from the loop. Right, file को close कर दो. This is the F5 को read करना है, ठीक है? Okay, all files. Yeah, so that file is created. Where is that cinema.dat? Is it created, na? Yes. One name, cinema.dat. Suppose if you open, you cannot open it in the text mode because that is having some different format. Okay, see. Got it? So don't open it using the text mode. We are just dumping using. Okay. So see, before writing this search definition, okay. So let me write here only. We just read. F5 equal to F5 equal to open. Now, as long as the file contents can be read from the file, if it is matching with comedy, then what am I doing is here display. Okay, this much will do. and then close the file. F5 to F5 dot close. Okay, fine. So let us execute it. What happened? Sorry, फिर भी क्लोज किया था ना. File open dot okay rp1 pickle dot dump pickle dot ठीक है. So load display सर्च भी बाद में करेंगे, पहले एक्सक्लूड इतना तो एक्सक्लूड करके देख लेंगे. ठीक है. This one. Okay, so what is missing here? Import. Right. Pickle dot ran out of input. Where? Yeah. That's what try catch block we are using. Okay. Just one data again. Okay. So is it clear? The method is correct. Only thing is when it is keep on reading. When it reaches to the end of file, so it is unable to catch. For that reason, what are we doing? We use this while loop, while true. Okay. So this you put into try catch block. By loading next data. Okay. So exception, what is that exception? Except EOF error आ गया तो क्या करेंगे? End of file error आ गया तो break the loop. ठीक है? EOF error. Again, so now whatever the data we have loaded into the file, we are able to retrieve. But इधर तो हमको पूरा डेटा नहीं चाहिए ना, ये सारे डिस्प्ले नहीं करना चाहिए. कब डिस्प्ले करेंगे? If R का them type. So capital letters में की दिया तो वही हम डालेंगे. If it is matching with comedy, then क्या करना है? करना क्या है? We have to display that data. Okay, that is only asking the question, isn't it? See, what is the question? So we have to display where M type key of the dictionary is matching with the value comedy. That only we should display. Okay, all the content to be displayed. Okay. This and all. See, three inverted commas when we use, what does it mean? It is comment, multi-line comment. Okay. So now let me execute. Again, so this is the comedy one. So 1 or 2 only is displayed. पहले हमने पूरा डिस्प्ले किया तो एंटरटेनमेंट पे डिस्प्ले हो गया. But now only comedy is displayed. आगे समझ में. So how to do that? Any doubt here? Import pickle. This portion is not asked the question. Okay, this portion is to cross check. पहले तो dump करके देखेंगे ना. तभी तो कुछ डेटा उसमें रहेगा. इसलिए. But only they ask to define a search method. So define search. Okay. So what are we doing? We are opening the file and searching within that file. What is that file name? Comedy.dat. Wherever that data is matching. Okay. Display this. Display that data. Right. So this definition to be called है ना, तभी तो इधर से main function शुरू हो गया. In the main function, if we are not calling the definition, that will not work. आगे समझ में आ रहा है? समझ में सृष्टि? Now you see nothing has come. Why? We haven't displayed anything here. Now you see in these lines anywhere any print is there, just we dumped into the file. If we want to execute this portion, what are we supposed to do? Delete नहीं. तो definition का नाम क्या दिया है? What is the name of the definition we have given? Search ना? Where have we called that? After this, so call that function ना? ठीक है? Then it will work. आगे? आगे समझ में? So whenever you are asked to write a function लिखने के बाद, if you have to execute and check the result, that function must be called. Okay, note down. Right. Note down. Any doubt here? आगे समझ में? Do you want me to explain once again? See, उस दिन प्रवीण सिंह रावत का, अरिंदम दत्ता का ये एंट्री किया है हमने, ठीक है? Right. Yeah, I'll show. This one, huh? This one. Okay, this one. 5 marks question. ठीक है? Binary file handling का. Question आपने लिखा है? This is the question, and from here, solution. Yeah. Now, if you have done this, see, during practical examination, without main function, your coding will not work. In the theory, if they ask only write the function, that much is enough. But if you do the entire thing, nothing wrong.
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
ma'am, why should we use except EOF error?
Exception is, see, this is the runtime में क्या हो रहा है? It is still trying to load where there is no input in the file. Okay, it already reached to the end of file. So we reach to the end of file. How do we handle it? In a text file, so that is a null character. We can handle it if that value is null. See, for example, if r value equal to null, so this can be, then immediately we can break it. Okay. So, but here एक ट्राई कैच ब्लॉक हटा के दिखाना, ठीक है? सो नाउ
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am. This much I removed. Okay. So now you see what happened. Ran out of input. Again. So it is still taking input from there. So to handle that exception, we are using try block, that is try this code wherever any problem, any runtime, execution time, any exception is there, handle it by using the except. Okay, handle it by
ma'am,
using the except. Yeah, who are all present? Adrisa is present.
yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I'm doubt.
Yes, ma'am. Tell me, Praveen. Your mobile went up. Vamshi and Praveen. What is your doubt? Tell me now.
Ma'am, EOF error will come only in binary file.
End
right?
of file error. EOF means end of file. Yeah. जनरली फाइल हैंडलिंग में आप EOF एरर डाल सकते हैं, ठीक है. Finish noting now? Yeah, now do the next. Nipun absent. Tarak present. Tarak,
Yes, ma'am.
Santamilan, Pulkit, Praveen. Praveen is everyday present. Good boy. Tejas, Sai Faman, hopeless. Vaishnav, yeah. Vamshi, Vignesh. Vignesh is at least attending online. Okay. Let me see who are all present. Finished? So now let's go to the next question. Yeah, here. Consider a binary file student.dat has a structure, admission number, name, percentage. Okay. So some structure, okay, like dictionary. Dictionary में इधर m num m t m name m tag है ना, वैसे इधर admission number name percentage, ठीक है? So they haven't mentioned it as a dictionary. It is, they have mentioned it as a structure, some structure, okay? So now write a function count rec in Python that would read contents of the file student.dat and display the details of those students whose percentage is above 75, and also display number of students scoring above 75%. Now do this. Do this. Now the question is, yes, a binary file student.dat has a structure admission number name percentage. Okay, write a function count rec in Python. What it will do, that would read the contents of the file. Okay, then display details of those students whose percentage is above 75, and also display the number of students scoring above 75%. हाँ, import pick ही होगा क्योंकि dat फाइल है ना, बाइनरी फाइल है ना. See, any structure, it is not a string, it is not a textual information, it is having some structure. So admission number is a number format, and then name is a string format, percentage is again a number, calculation is allowed na. So that's the reason you should take a dictionary. Either you can go for a dictionary or something else you want to go. You want to go for a tuple, or you want to go for something like that. So better you go for a dictionary, because first one is admission number is the key. Okay. Second one is name is the key. Third one is percentage is the key. Now do that. Now this is not cinema.dat. Okay. So ये सब हटाएंगे. So now tell me, what should we do? Write a function पूछा है. What is that function? What is the function name here? Praveen, you come to first bench. Tell me, Praveen used to say a lot in the class. Function name, what is that? In the question, what is it given? Read it once again. Read the question carefully. What are we supposed to write here? Def के बाद function पूछते हैं, आपको def लिखना है ना. Def के बाद क्या लिखना है? लिखना क्या है? Count. If it is not mentioned any name in the question, you can write your own name. Okay. But here it is written na. So as it is, you take count rec. Okay. So now what should we do in this function? It should read. So read करने के लिए तो एक file object तो चाहिए. Open. What is the file name? Tell me. Student.dat. Okay. In which mode we should open? Read. But R लिखा है तो क्या होगा? ये text file हो जाएगा. So read binary RB. ठीक है. Next what should we do? Read करना है. तो read करने के लिए open किया, लेकिन read तो शुरू करना है ना. So how do we read from a file? From a binary file? Which method we use? Whatever content we are reading. Yeah, correct. Pickle dot load. From where? F. From F. ठीक है. So F से load किया है. Whatever loaded, that is now in R. Now what should we do? एक record तो read किया है. Read करने के बाद करना क्या है? Display करना है. What are we supposed to do? Read ना. First read contents, then display the details. Condition है कि नहीं? Those students whose percentage is above. So percentage check करना है. If R का percentage is the key ना. percentage, okay, how much is greater than or equal to 75. You know what is that condition? You know, that is a condition. If it is 75 is above, so only above, okay, is above 75. तब क्या करना क्या है? What are we supposed to do? Display what? Display only percentage, or display the record, or display the file. What is it? That record. That record. Okay. So what are we supposed to display? What is that record name? R. So what are we supposed to print? Print R. Okay. So and also display the number of students scoring above 75%. So number कैसे मिलेगा? Count तो करना पड़ेगा. So here इधर यही definition के अंदर ही हम count करेंगे ना. So count is initially 0. Wherever 75 से ज्यादा हो गया तो count बढ़ाते जाओ. ठीक है. So पूरा फाइल में ये सारे repeat करना है. Again we have to read ना. तो करना क्या है? इधर एक loop लेना है. While true. Do this. Okay, do this. Do this. ठीक है. लेकिन आपका ये फाइल EOF एरर आ रहा है ना, तो इसलिए इसको हैंडल कैसे करेंगे? इन सबको एक ट्राई ब्लॉक में डाल देना. ठीक है प्रवीण, आ रहा है समझ में? सो नाउ एक्सेप्शन कैसे हैंडल करेंगे? EOF एरर, EOF एरर, एंड ऑफ फाइल एरर आ गया तो ब्रेक करेंगे. नाउ व्हाट इज द फाइल नेम? student.dat. उसमें क्या क्या डिटेल्स हैं? First one is admission number. Okay, admission number is the key, right? Then name is another key, right? And then percentage is another key. Percentage is value का ना, number है ना, isn't it? So percentage क्या करेंगे? इधर string में some value डालेंगे. ठीक है, some 80%, ठीक है, and then 60%. ठीक है. So now what are we supposed to display? अरिंदम का डिस्प्ले करेंगे. ठीक है, अरिंदम का डिस्प्ले करेंगे एंड प्रवीण का डिस्प्ले नहीं करेंगे. ठीक है, क्यों? प्रवीण का आ गया 60%. So if your program is working fine, your program should display only Arindam. Now let's see. Main search is not defined. What is that? Name search function is not defined. हमने function नाम क्या डाला है? Count REC डाला है ना. इधर क्या कर रहे हैं? Search करके कॉल कर रहे हैं ना. आ गया? So अरिंदम का आ गया. So your program is perfect. Got it? Now write down. Yeah. So number कहाँ डिस्प्ले करना है? तो पूरा लूप खत्म होने के बाद है ना. सो नाउ टोटल नंबर चाहिए ना. पूरा कंप्लीट करने के बाद ही काउंट हमको पता चलेगा. सो पूरा लूप खत्म होने के बाद करना क्या है? प्रिंट. व्हाट आर वी सपोज्ड टू प्रिंट? नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स स्कोरिंग अबव 75%. हाउ मेनी? काउंट 1 है कि और ज्यादा है पता नहीं ना. So here तो 1 only. We just for the sample testing we have entered 1. We have loaded 1. But it can be anything, any file, lakhs of records. Your program should work on any test case. Now you see 1 हो गया. Now और एक record डाल के देखते हैं. So instead of see directly giving like this, can we do something? Can we take a loop? How many students? Like that. Okay, some n is equal to input, input, enter how many. Okay, how many you want to insert into the file, right? So as long as so for I in range of n, okay? So n tak 0 to n, isn't it? So now input admission number. इंटीजर है कि अपने स्ट्रिंग ले रहे हैं, ठीक है? Enter admission number of the student, ठीक है? So here then admission number के बाद क्या read करना है? Name, right? So name is equal to input enter name of the student. Then percentage int input enter float enter percentage. ठीक है? So now multi 1 is equal to इधर तो एडमिशन नंबर बन जाएगा, ठीक है? वॉट एवर द इनपुट वी हैव गिवन, इधर तो व्हाट इज द नेम, नेम इज द वेरिएबल वी यूज्ड, परसेंटेज के लिए पर था ना, राइट? सो दैट मस्ट बी यूज्ड हियर, व्हाट इट वैसे एक डिक्शनरी बन जाएगा, ठीक है? एंड दैट डिक्शनरी वी हैव टू डंप एंड रिपीट द सेम प्रोसेस एज लॉन्ग एज, राइट? व्हाट इट आगे समझ में, right? Now let's continue execution. Enter how many you want. Suppose 4 students details. Admission number सृष्टि बताओ 19859. Name then percentage. Okay, so 83. Next admission number of the next student Vaishnav 20908 है ना? Next name Vaishnav, then percentage 99%. Wow. Next admission number Mamji 19875. Name Mamji, ठीक है? So some we have to put some which is less than 75, right? Okay. Next name of the number of the student Ravin 2208. Okay. 05. Next name Praveen, right? Score tell me 75. 75 should be included or not? No, right? So now how many students, their details also सृष्टि का आ गया और वैष्णव का भी आ गया डिटेल, and then how many students scoring above 75? 2. आगे details, आगे समझ में. So here previously what we have done to check, we have done hard coded 1 or 2 students means we can give like that, but multiple students means take a loop on that how many students you want, and बार बार आपका इधर input नहीं देंगे, इधर hard code नहीं करेंगे, but we will give the input at the execution time. Understood? This is a complete program, but ask is only, what is the question? Only this much is the answer for your question given in your theory paper. Have you noted down? सिर्फ function ही पूछा है ना? So only function we are writing, and if you want to check the output whether your program is correct or not, what are we supposed to do? You have to write the entire coding, main function भी लिखना है, ठीक है? Understood? Note down. Praveen is present today. Have you noted down? Yes, ma. Give your attendance. Adrija present. Krishnakant is present. Pavan is present. Pavan, where are you, dear? Why you are not coming to school? Anisha is present. Tarakram is present. Vignesh is present. What about others? Maybe they are all expert in file handling.
Ma'am, can you show that page?
Okay. So now the next question you only should solve it. Okay. Are you ready to solve? Yeah. So 5 marks questions. These are all. Adrija, you are asking something there.
Ma'am, I was asking to scroll down, ma'am.
Student?
Scroll the page down.
Okay, okay, fine. Raveen, show me, have you written? Full. For loop. Just don't copy here. You understand and write. Okay. If you take it as a dictionary, it is easy to retrieve. Otherwise, you have to, if you are taking it as a list, so index के साथ आपको retrieve करना पड़ेगा एक एक data item. ठीक है? So if you are taking it as a dictionary, no, so admission number के साथ search करना है तो वैसे search कर सकते हैं. Name के साथ search करना है तो only that key we use here in search. Admission number को मैं reduce कर रहे हैं ADM number, okay? So that it is going beyond this one. So ADM number, and wherever ADM number, name, percentage, number को reduce करना. One student detail ना, so X1 लिखेंगे, okay? If it is book, enter how many books. If it is student, how many students. If it is movies, right, in the previous program we have done, enter how many movies. Like that. Enter how many games. So that way. So every game has a number, some name, something like that. How many toys. So that way. So the question may be only the things are, the file name may be changing and here the details may be changing. Got it? Admission number की जगह पे आपका आएगा साम अदर बुक का तो ISDN number book का, isn't it? Book name and then what is the quantity of the book or price of the book, who is the author of the book, that way. Okay. So now shall we proceed to the next question? Have you all noted down? Hope you all have done. Yes. Yeah. We'll proceed to the next question. Consider this is over. M number wala. Then A binary file, a book.dat has the following structure: book number, book name, author, price. Write a user-defined function, create file to input data for a record and add to book.dat. जैसे कि हमने for loop में direct डाला है ना, so you should not put directly in the main function, but you have to write a separate function for that. Okay, and then function count record in Python that accepts other name as parameter, book name as parameter, and count and return the number of books by the given author. As stored in the binary file book.dat. Okay, now do it. What is the structure here? Book number, book name, author, price. Do it, do it. Count RDC function also you should write. And there is one more function asked. So immediately what should I write? Tanisha, tell me what should I write? Function पूछ दे आपको क्या लिखना है? See, this is one user-defined function. This is another function. User-defined function, method. Okay. Def लिखना है, ठीक है? Def. What is the definition name? Create file. Create file. So create file के बाद parenthesis colon. इतना तो लिखना है function देखते हैं आपको, ठीक है? And then to input data for a record and add to book.dat. book.dat में add करने मतलब dump करने, तो कैसे लिखेंगे? ये loop नहीं चाहिए, same similar way. File, what is this? Book.dat, yeah, in write mode because we are writing the content. So what is the structure given? Book number, enter book number. Okay, so enter name of the book. Next, author, enter author name. So name na, so it should be बुक नंबर नहीं है, देखो स्ट्रक्चर में बुक नंबर दिया कि नहीं? बुक नंबर, बुक नेम, ऑथर, प्राइस, इतना सारा तो दिया है ना, राइट? सो बुक नंबर, नेम ऑफ द बुक, ऑथर, देन क्या लिखना है? प्राइस. So this is author and this is book name, right? Then this is book number. Number only we are converting into integer. Why? By default, whatever input we take, it is in the format of string. Now price equal to integer. Integer or float. Okay. Input, enter price of the book. Right? So this bracket is closed and this integer explicit type conversion. Now what should we do? We have to put that entire thing into, what is the structure? This is book number. Book number is what? BNO. BNO is the book number we read, isn't it? Next, what is the name of the book? Book name, right? So book name is, this is B name we have given, whatever we read from the next. This is author name. Who is the author? AUTH. Then price. Price how much? What is the variable we have taken here? Price के लिए small letters. ठीक है? So this black color all variables here. इसमें हमने value input ले लिया. That value will come here. Got it? So ये पूरा खत्म हो गया तो S1 को डंप करेंगे. कहाँ फाइल में डंप करेंगे. डंप करने के बाद करना क्या है? बस ना उतना ही करना है ना. क्रिएट फाइल मतलब तो फाइल को क्लोज करना. फाइल डॉट क्लोज. ये फंक्शन खत्म हो गया. Right? Next function is definition of next function. Write a function count record. Right? So this is another function. Count record में करना क्या है? Takes the author name as parameter. So here parameter should be there, something, some author name. Okay, author name is a parameter, and then returns number of books. So इसमें क्या चाहिए? Print नहीं करना चाहिए. करना क्या है? Return the count. Return the count. Read the question and do it. Like just translation. Right. So write a function in Python that accepts author name and count and return the number of books by the given author. Okay. So करना क्या है इधर? If author value is the author name passed as parameter is AU. Okay. So then count those books. Display कहीं पे पूछा है? Count and return only they asked. Okay. By the given author. They did not ask you to display. So display print नहीं करेंगे. ये print का जरूरत नहीं है. Only count करेंगे. Understood? So now either what do we do? Create file. ठीक है? Create file. How many students you want? Those many times you can continue create file. And then after creation of the file, what are we supposed to do? Count record. Count is giving you a count, isn't it? So that value is some x. Return कर रहे हैं ना? Whatever value is returned, that we are taking into another variable. Print number of books by the given author is how much? Count number of books. But who is the author here? Count तो इधर x हो गया ना. Count record से आ गया हमको x में. ठीक है. But count record में तो parameter चाहिए ना. Author. So where is that author name? Some a name. Okay. Author name is equal to input. Enter author name to count number of books by him. Okay, so that author name should be passed here. Then that author name, if it is matching with that, whatever the author name is there in the books already, then we can count on that. So let me execute. And how many students ने ना books है ना? Okay, so that is how you have written that statement. No problem. It is understood. So how many books? 3 books. Okay. So enter book number 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. What is the name of the book? Move fast. Then author name Sumita Arora. Okay. Now enter the price of the book 350 rupees. Enter the book number, second book number. 1 2 3 5. ठीक है? So now this is computer science. Okay, so with Python, right? Enter the other name Sumita. Next price some 450 rupees. Enter the book number 3241. Name Adventure of, okay, Adventure of Praveen. Then who is author? Praveen. Then price of the book 10 rupees. Okay. So number of, next tell me another book. Rational. National Rocks. Okay. What is that? Key error. Key is auth लिखा है कि हमने इधर इधर create file में क्या लिखा है? That is इधर author लिखा है ना? So that should be matching here. Okay, so whatever the dictionary में की लिखा है ना वही यूज करना है. अरे यार, so फिर से हमको करना है, ठीक है? How many books? 3 books. ठीक है? Who is the first one? What is the first one? Move fast. Next, who is the author? Enter the name of the book, book number, count the books, enter how many books. Right, now let's execute. Yes, 3 books. Book number 1 2 3 4. The name of the book, move fast. Okay, other name, Sumita. Right, price of the book 350. Book number 2 3 4 5. Name of the book, National Rocks. Rocks. Yes, who is the author? Vaishnav. Then price. Okay. Next, book number 34552. What is the name of the book? Adventure of Praveen. Okay. Now, who is the author? Praveen. Okay. Now, what is the price of the book, Praveen? Okay, 34. Other कौन है? Whom we are trying to search? For whom we are trying to search? वैष्णव का search करें. So वैष्णव का कितना books है count करना है, ठीक है? So now, what is that? Key error. Author is Vaishnav Tanna. So, right. See here, input we have given, that is the A name. A name is passed here. That A name is coming here, AU. So, if it is matching with AU, then count को बढ़ाएंगे. Where is the mistake here? Tell me, where is the mistake? See, read this. In count REC, if author spelling क्या है? Key error आ रहा है. Okay. Okay. So now you try. Understood, na? Two questions we have done. This is the third question. So you go home and complete this one, and then yeah, we'll continue in the next class. Go home means now you go for lunch and then attend the rest of the classes, and then as per the timetable. Okay. Understood? Any doubt here, Vignesh, Tarak, Adrija? Good. Tanisha is responding good. Yeah. So continue whatever the question is given to you, and then we will continue in the next class. Some more binary files, and then we will see CSV files. So 5 plus 3, 8 marks over as on today. File handling card. So 3 marks question is there, CSV file. 2 or 3. 10 मार्क्स हो जाएगा, ठीक है? या